My name is Avery Meyer, and I would like to welcome you to the fourth of a short series of videos I have prepared that I'm hoping will inspire you to create a small startup business, or inspire you to help your children, grandchildren, youth in your community, or anyone for that matter, to create their own business. In this video, I am going to share with you a bit about how I was able to increase my profits for my own small business, Avery Meyer Handcrafted, and hopefully share some ideas for you to increase your own business's profits. I have explained in prior videos how to increase your market by expanding from local direct sale events to entering into retail agreements with resellers, which will definitely increase your bottom line. But in this video, I'm going to focus on what you can do to increase your profit regardless of what methods you are using to bring your product to market. Your first thought may be to simply raise the price for each unit you sell, which was my very first experience. My very first sale of 2 pens brought me $30, $15 a piece. That sale was so easy that I was obviously setting my price point too low. So at my first church fair, I marked each domestic variety of pen at $20 and each exotic variety at $25. Again, I made so many sales that I nearly sold out of product, putting pressure on myself to create more product for the next sale I had scheduled a month later. I gradually increased prices, but always kept my prices at an easy $5 increments until I found an equilibrium of not selling more product than I could create. As I continued to create and sell my pins, I found that it was imperative that I expand into different types of wood products. For instance, if you sell at a church sale this year, selling only pins, when you show up to the same church sale the second year with only pins, some of those in attendance may have already have one of your pins. I found that adding 1 or 2 new products every year not only increased the traffic at my sales events each year, but increased my profits. Since my success had started on my father's wood lathe, I found that expanding my product line with new items produced on the same tool to be natural. So I started creating and selling items that were considered faceplate turnings. Making pins on a lathe is called spindle turning. Imagine turning a baseball bat, long, skinny items. While making faceplate turnings are flat turnings, like imagine turning a shallow bowl or plate. I created these faceplate turnings from anywhere from a ½ inch diameter to 3-inch diameter and attached them to various gold-plated items, like magnifying glasses, makeup compacts, small boxes, money clips, keychains, bookmarks, and even pocket watches. All these items sold well and often sold in pairs. For instance, if someone bought mahogany money clips from me, they would often buy the matching mahogany pin. Bringing new products to market can be difficult though, as you are often forced to change tooling or production methods. So one of the primary aspects of bringing new products to market for me was looking for ways to streamline production while maintaining quality. This is important as you will have conflicting challenges in your life, and you won't always have time to toil on new products. Some of the production efforts I was able to employ were using hole saws to create round turning blades for my gold product lines. Also, finishing techniques evolved over time, which not only created a better wood finish, but also allowed me to work more efficiently and created more product in a shorter amount of time. Pay attention to what products provide you with the largest profit margin, and focus on these items as well. For me, these simple bookmarks were very inexpensive to buy from my supplier. The wood material was so very small, easy to produce, and took minimal time to turn, sand, finish, and apply to the gold bookmark. Though these were not terribly expensive to my buyers, I was able to produce and sell a substantial quantity of them. And you don't necessarily have to bring new products to market. You can also look for ways to improve those products you already sell. I was able to do this by utilizing a very small laser engraver that I received as a birthday present. This laser engraver is not one of those break-the-bank units. It only printed about a 2-inch by 2-inch area, but this was plenty big for the items I was producing. I was able to embellish some of those items I had already created to appeal to specific customers, often gaining me commissions for personalized products. However you try to increase your profits, I would never recommend sacrificing quality. I would recommend finding cheaper ways to produce your inventory at the same or better quality, though. Cheaper does not always equal poor quality, but customers will notice shabby products. One of the ways I was able to find less expensive ways to produce my work was to find alternative vendors for my raw materials. After a bit of shopping around, I was able to knock a substantial amount off the cost of those bookmark links by buying in bulk from a lesser-known vendor. I was also able to find sponsors at local hardwood shops by selling my business, my mission to them, and getting discounted materials, sometimes free materials, to support my business. I was also able to negotiate extremely good deals on expensive species of wood, as my products were so small that I could accept warped, checked, or crooked boards, as they would be cut up into very small turning blanks. I suggest you look for ways, like I did, to decrease your costs for materials and increase your profit. Finally, I want to address inventory levels. You may not think at first that inventory level has anything to do with profit, but if you don't have the appropriate inventory level when you need it, you will miss out on sale and you will miss out on profits. I know from experience that it is of utmost importance to have product to sell at the appropriate time. In my case, and for most of you, it will be the holiday season. My product line sold very well as gift items, making folks more likely to buy from me around the holiday season. Take the opportunity to sell as much as possible during the holidays, and look for different sales events and festivals to sell at during this time frame. And possibly, most importantly, make sure that your inventory is at an appropriate level to keep your product on display for those last-minute buyers. I hope this video was helpful and informative. Be sure to check out my next video where I talk about balancing your school or work with your small business demands. Also, be sure to leave a question or comment.